Okay. Uh, Sunday, February 8th, 2026. It is 11:30 p.m. now. Of course, I leave it to the last minute again. But hey, here I am. I'll upload it tonight. But yeah, so I don't know, it's just nothing much to add. It's more like a commitment that I would upload it once a week, but I'm starting to feel that I actually have nothing to say. So I'm not sure if it's become repetitive and if it's useful, but if you look at from a commitment and consistency standpoint, then I'm still on track, but I also want it to be not to be repetitive, right? Just saying the same thing every week. But then I also realized that the micro improvements or incremental improvements, incremental, sorry, my brain's not really working well, I'm tired now, but yeah, are not flashy. They are sometimes they seem trivial, insignificant, small, comparing to, those 30 days, 90 days, whichever type of transformation, body transformation, or new habit that change someone's life. Those seems to be wow, drastic change, right? But I've been doing this for 3 months now, and it doesn't seem like whoa, such a big change, but in a way it is, because I'm moving forward. And I think I'll make a separate video about that. I want to sit and watch the first video that I uploaded and see where I was and where I am, even though I'm not in such a far distant from where I started, but I'm still moving forward steadily. And I think I started with 1 or 2, and now, even though I'm not doing that much, I'm still doing like at 10 things now, I think. Well, I started just wanted to go to the gym, and I wanted to study Japanese, and then I started with 10 or 15 minutes Japanese per day, I think, and now 45 minutes, and it doesn't seem that much from 15 to 45, right? But every day it's a lot, and it's 30 minutes more per day, and eventually I will work my way up to at least 1 hour per day. So either way, it's going forward, and come to think of it, it's many things now, even though each thing seems small. For example, taking supplement, but I'm taking vitamins, I'm taking creatine, I go to the gym every week, study Japanese every day. I cleaned up my room. It's a bit messy now, but still better than it was, and many other things that I'm doing that prior I didn't do. And even though they seem small, but like for example, going for a walk after meal, going outside before or after I wake up, before I get to my phone. Those kind of stuff, those small things, they add up. And I do feel different. I do feel overall better. Small tasks like this thing, I do it maybe 100 times per day. Today I didn't do it. I forgot to do it, but yeah, I just add this small stuff into it, and now I think I'm in a better spot. And if I continue going this way, there's nowhere else to go but up or forward. So I think I think I'll make another video, but just to say that I think this is the reality of things. That it's not flashy like we see on TV or on YouTube or on Instagram. It's incremental, and it may seem insignificant, but if I started with 1 and now I'm at 10, it's not insignificant anymore. And if I keep doing that for the next 10 years or the rest of my life by adding bit by bit, adding more exercise to my workout routine, studying more Japanese, eating healthier, studying more things that would be beneficial for my career or my life, it adds up. Even if I start those new things, just to put it simply, like 10 minutes per day, right? I know work my way up, just like how I do it with my Japanese. Before I know it, from 1 it goes to 10, it goes to 20, 30, 40. And it's not only just 20 things or 30 things, but in one of those 30 things that I started with 10 minutes, then it goes up to 40 minutes, 50 minutes, 1 hour. So they will compound, and you see great result. I already see quite a bit of a result in my body, how I go to work out, and I feel better. I can lift a little heavier. So yeah, the moral of the story is just that it's not flashy, but it's not insignificant. But because we're so fixated on these big transformation, because that's all we see, right? So we think that it's supposed to be that. So what we do now, even pop up in my head, like, oh, it's just the same repetitive thing of me updating, saying the same old thing, but it's not. I'm better. I'm better than where I started, and that's significant. A lot of it, they do it so extremely because they want to catch your attention, all these body transformation within 3 months or 90 days. A lot of them cannot keep up with that lifestyle because it's not sustainable. Eating chicken breast, broccoli every day. So, but it can, get attention. It doesn't promote sustainability. A lot of them gain weight after the 90 days, so they achieve this and then they post it online and then they fall back into their old routine. I want to do this for life. So I guess it's just a reminder for everyone. I'm all over the place because I didn't really think it through. I just recorded it for the sake of commitment, because I'm saying that I would do it once a week. But so sorry for going all over the place. It's as if I'm thinking about it right now. But yeah, it's just that it's okay if it's not flashy. It's not supposed to be flashy. A lot of those stuff is just to grip your attention. A lot of those stuffs are not attainable, are not sustainable. So it's not supposed to be flashy. It's supposed to be incremental. But you can do it every day. And you can actually see real result, no matter how small you start. If you want to lose weight, you can start with just 10 minutes walk. Don't think it is trivial. If you do that 10 minutes walk 1 week, that's over an hour already, compared to 0. So that's not trivial. Then after you do it 1 week or 2 weeks, you can start to 15. You know? And then you can work your way up. Before you know it, 2 months you already start walking 30 minutes. In 3 months you're already walking 30 minutes and then 15 minutes of light exercise. In 6 months you'll be walking 45 minutes in a session of weightlifting. And in 1 year then you look like a whole different person. Starting from that, 10 minutes, right? So don't think that you're bigger than these small incremental goals. Humility is key here, because sometimes it's humiliating how small your goals have to be for you, in order for you to willing to do it. But you have to put your ego aside and willing to accept and realize this is where you have to start, no matter how pathetic it seems by your own standard. That's okay. I started there too, like studying 15 minutes a day, really? Japanese? But hey man, I'm committed. I know I work my way up. And I know that I could do more, and I should do more, but I still know that I'm still so committed, as lazy as I am. So, and of course there will be some days that I didn't even do 45 minutes, but then I always catch up on the following day, so I'm still committing. And I know more sentences, phrases than I knew before, so it's a win, you know. Started with going to the gym once a day, worked my way up to 2 times, 3 times. So, you know, don't think any step forward, no matter how small, don't think of it as something insignificant or trivial. They are not insignificant. As long as you're willing to move forward, that's significant. And you know, you start small, but then once the momentum going, then your step can become bigger. Naturally bigger. And then before you know it, you already start jogging, running, and you look back and then you're so much further, even though you started with just one tiniest step forward. It's just a decision that you have to decide to do it. Who cares if it's pathetic? If you do it 10 minutes, even for the next 3 months, you look back at it, 10 minutes, 3 months, how many minutes, how many hours, compared to 0, right? But when you see it, when you look at on day-to-day basis, it might seem insignificant. But then you look at in the time span of 3 months and 10 minutes, 3 months from 10 and 0 comparing to 0, then they start to like, wow, actually, it's a lot. But then if you've been doing that for the last three months, you're not gonna do 10 minutes, because your body adapts, so 10 minutes become easy. Then you would go up to 15, 20. But even if you stick with 10 minutes, it's still way more than 0. So don't think any movement forward is small and insignificant. They're not. As long as you're moving forward, you are doing good, no matter how small. So just wanted to give out some positive message that just do it, you know. Don't think that any of these beneath you. have some humility and start doing it, and before you know it, you'll be in a much better place, because time's gonna pass anyway. And it's get a bit better, it's still better than staying at the same place, because you never stay in the same place, because time passes and you get older, so you're actually falling behind when you're not moving forward. So that's it. A little bit serious and a little bit long, but yeah, maybe because I was unorganized, so maybe that's something I also have to work on it. But I'll make a separate video comparing my face to where I am now. I don't think it's much, but maybe if I look through it, then maybe there are 10 more things that I'm doing now than that I didn't do before. Especially the, supplement, going to the gym, doing this, working out my neck, whatever. So Japanese, but yeah. See you in the next one.